What is going on, family? We are going to be back checking out another song from Haley Reinhart, and this one I think she is joined with Casey Abrams, and the song is called Time of the Season, which I'm pretty sure is a cover song from, I believe, the Zombies, I think is the correct original band that did the song. So I'm very excited to check it out. I have not checked out too much of her music, so I do think that she has a really great voice, and I am excited to check out just more of what she does. So let's go ahead and get right into it.
You guys all know this one. Feel free to sing along. It's the time of the season.
Sorry, guys. I'm going to stop already, and I'm going to apologize again. I have a hard time singing songs I already know. I really like this song. Excuse me. I love this song. Somebody mentioned about how she was like a flower child, and that has made me pretty much fall in love with her kind of almost more instantly. Jumping into this song, this should have been the one I probably should have started with, I think, for her, for sure, because already I am digging the whole vibe, the aura, everything. Again, we talked a little bit earlier in the live stream about how I'm a big fan of like females that do like male vocalist covers and male vocalists that cover like female vocalist songs. So everything about this is my bag. So you've already got me smiling. So I think that you definitely get a thumbs up already.
When the run's high and it's time, give it to me easy. And let me try with pleasure hands to take you in the sun to promised lands, to show you everyone. It's the time of the season for loving.
What's your name?
What's your name?
Who's your daddy?
Who's your daddy?
Is he rich? Is he rich like me? Has he taken any time to show you what you need to hear? Tell it to me slowly, tell you what I really wanna know. It's the time of the season for loving.
I'm not gonna lie, her doing the little are kind of fire, and it's not that easy to they do that like every single time, and it sound right. And I feel like she's nailing it. And I feel like the fact that like they're doing like a really simple like rendition and cover of like what they're doing here, where it's, like you can't really hear all of the instruments like as well. I feel like as probably could maybe live from the recording. But there's like a lot going on with it, and like all of them are kind of nail it. Homeboy on that big ass, is that a bass? Like I'm sorry guys, I promise I'm not the equipment guy. I forget what all instruments are, but whatever the hell that dude's playing, like I can't think of the real term. I can't think of what the real name is, but he's fucking smoking that shit. I kind of feel bad for her because she's kind of has to like, she's kind of just like doing her own little thing kind of out there in the corner. And I'm pretty sure that she just like was like turn the mic up or turn up the sound or something, because again, I feel like the sound's like a little off, where I'm like, as much as like this is like a great cover, like I wish that like the sound could have been like a little bit more nailed. but I'm not the guy to talk about that, right? I'm really not, because I'm not an audio expert, period. I think this still sounds great. It's still translating well, but even like the artists themselves are like, it's a little off. Like, we could make it better, but it sounds great still. Like, it's still getting that same great translation. I was at a concert a week ago where like the first couple of songs, like something was off with the mix, and my wife had even pointed it out, and she's like, something was off with it. I'm like, it was, but I still felt it. You know what I mean? And that's exactly kind of how I'm feeling here. We're like, something's a little off, but I'm still feeling everything I'm supposed to, and it's still a great, great cover and rendition.
What's your name?
What's your name?
Who's your daddy?
Who's your daddy? He rich.
Is he rich like me? Has he taken
any time
to show you what you need to live? Tell it to me slowly.
tell you what
I really want to know. It's the time of the season for loving.
come on, boy.
Homeboy on that bass is totally getting it, man. He's having the time of his damn life
It's
today.
the time of the season for loving. Yeah! Barnaby Finch over here. Yeah.
That was fire, man. That was great. That was uplifting. It made me smile. I really liked the way that they kind of like switched up the way that they sung different parts in it. It was the kind of way that they kind of made it like they're more originally theirs, and they kind of had like that little like jam band session kind of in the middle of it was really cool. I liked that too a lot. Again, I think my favorite part of it was the way that they like, you can't really sing along with it even though you know it, because they're kind of singing it a little different, like in a little like different with like different emphases like throughout the song. So I thought that was really cool and unique. Again, I kind of felt bad for Haley having to just kind of like dance like through half of it, like just like there's a lot of time where she would just kind of have to just kind of sit there and just kind of like do whatever. Where for the audience perspective, it's one of those things where like I feel like you would hope to be able to kind of maybe mix into something else to kind of help alleviate a little bit of the like lack of something really kind of going on in the moment. But I think that the musicianship itself kind of carries through, particularly with this performance too. Because like, again, we're not talking about like a rock concert or anything like that where like the energy needs to be like super, super high. Like people are more kind of like just kind of chilling and kind of vibing, which is kind of what you get feeling watching it at the same time. So, yeah, overall, really great song. Really loved this cover. And I'll definitely have to check out some more from her. I think somebody mentioned about her doing a Creep cover. And yeah, the Pals version of Creep from The Warning is the only one I've done on here. And we might have to do Haley's version too, because Pals made me cry. Maybe Haley's might too. So you never know. I might draw some different emotions out of it. Who knows? Like, a good cover is a good cover. So I'm excited to check it out. I heard it had a little bit more of like a kind of like a jukebox kind of swing to it. So I thought that might be interesting. So we shall see. That probably definitely sounds like a great next song to do from her. So thank you so much for the suggestion. And yeah, if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, there's always room